Hey, David Weigen here, 10-minute daily reality check. Wow, what a day yesterday was. So I'm standing here with my good friend Brett Parker, and we decided to go down memory lane this week. Well, actually, a couple of weeks ago, we decided. All of a sudden, Brett just, who doesn't like to leave Los Angeles, vacations to him is taking his son literally down the 405 to the 5 to San Diego, and that's just enough of a vacation at that point. But he looks at me and he says, should we go to Montauk? And I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem, right? And then he thinks, don't flake on me now, because he bought his tickets. And every day he'd ask me and said, did you buy your tickets yet? No. And last night, Monday night, I finally bought my tickets. Yeah, I spent the whole day under duress, had a couple of things going on, and 8 o'clock I was home and I was packing, and I'm thinking to myself, there's something I didn't do yet. And then I think, man, my tickets. So I went and got my reward seats because I've been flying miles all year long, and I took the flight from LAX to JFK, and I get there, and Brett's all happy, and we're going to go rent a car. And what happened, Brett?
Well, I planned for everything else except for myself, which is I didn't renew my license. So I rented a car, and I showed up, and I gave him my credit card and my license, and the guy goes, oh, your license is expired. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And yeah, I showed up with an expired license, couldn't rent a car.
Yeah, and meanwhile, I was trying to negotiate. I walk up to the clerk and I'm like, you're going to upgrade us, right? You're going to upgrade us. And he's like, yeah, we'll upgrade you, blah, blah, blah. And then he's all excited. And then he had this funny, deadpan look. And we still looked like, well, that's okay. You can still rent it anyway. And he's looking, he goes, no, we really can't. So I had to go drive the rent-a-car, whatever it was. I had a choice between a Kia something, a Hyundai something, and the Nissan Murano. I wanted the Murano, but the bumper was falling off. That's the reason why he didn't give us the Murano. So here we are in Montauk. We actually had dinner at, here's some trivia for all of you people, all you reality checkers. I'll tell you what, if you can tell me the show that was filmed out in Montauk that is now owned by Cole Lockhart, and Allison was once the restaurant there, who served Noah. I can't give you enough hints right now. If you can tell me the name, the first person who tells me the name gets a free program. First person tells me the name of the show, the name of the actor who plays Cole Lockhart, and the brand of clothes that Cole Lockhart wears. You got to get all three of those. The brand of clothes, okay? Ask my brother, okay? My brother will be here in about an hour. So you ask my brother, okay, what brand of clothes Cole Lockhart wears. The second you see my brother say, hey, Cole, and my brother will start to laugh, all right? So you got to get all that stuff to get a free program. You can have any program of your choice if you're the first one to do that. Anyway, there was something I noticed, right, which I think is really, I think we talk on the reality check about the reality of lots of things, and what needs to be changed in life. We've talked a little bit about social media and Instagram. Yesterday I was going through, the people who are hashtagging everything. The whole show is hashtag this and hashtag that. Mm-hmm. Well, I got a new hashtag today, and it's called hashtag lift the fucking seat up so I don't sit in your urine tag. So why is it whenever we go into a men's room, we have to be part maid and part peer? I mean, I don't understand this. I go to people's houses all the time, right? And you never see so much urine all around the bowl, right? On the bowl, all over the seat and all over the floor. But you go to a men's room and it's like a fucking free-for-all in there. Why do men feel the need to pee on the seat?
I think that's it. I think that when a guy gets away from his house and his girlfriend or his wife or even just his own place, if he has, he's like, oh my God, I can piss all over the place.
Why? Is he marking territory?
I don't fucking know. I have no idea. I'm like, why I never take a dump away from home.
You never take a dump? You're a home field dumper?
I'm a home field dumper.
You're a home field dumper? No, I am. Are you kidding me? I got to figure, I can't leave that.
You can't be a home field dumper. You just you don't spend that much time at home.
No, well, I work at home, but I'm a dumper in the morning, and I don't leave the morning for 2 hours because I have to. I was on the phone with you a couple weeks ago when I was leaving Kelly's house, and I said I was at McDonald's. Was that you I was talking to?
I don't know.
I was on the 101, and I had to pull over. I couldn't make it home because I was.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? You're like, you're going to McDonald's? I said, yeah, I got to go dump. I am. Yeah, I'm a home and away dumper. Okay. I've got no problem dumping when I'm away. Right. So I'm in the airport and I got to dump. It's the morning, I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning. And I get in, and it's pretty disgusting. If you go into a men's room at 7 o'clock at LAX, it's got a pungent odor, to call it the least of it, because you have all these men getting rid of all the poor food they've been eating all day and from the day before. And I find a toilet, and I go and I look, and it's fucking filled with urine everywhere. So part maid, which is what I am, I clean it up. Now, can you not sit on public toilets?
No, the only ones I'll go on is like if I go to Starbucks early in the morning and I gotta go, I'll take one of those toilet protectors.
Oh, I don't use those. Too much time.
It takes a second.
If I'm touching cotton, man, I gotta go.
It takes a second.
I gotta go. Yeah, it doesn't. I will clean no matter what. I mean, it takes a second.
So you'll clean somebody else's piss.
Oh, yeah.
You won't take a fucking sheet of paper and put it on the toilet to protect yourself.
No, but what am I being protected from? First off, okay, I've not caught anything yet, okay? I know you say you can catch crabs and other things from toilet seats, right? But 55 years on this planet, I have been cleaning toilets my entire life because, my nickname as a kid was Diarrhea Dave. If you remember how bad my stomach was.
I do remember that.
So I've been cleaning toilets my whole life. Now, I used to lay the cushiony thing, especially when you're laying cottonelle around the toilet. It was actually nice, but it takes too much time because with me and my ADD, I like to just get through things as quickly as possible. So no, I will go and I will take that one ply nasty toilet tissue. Oh, it's like wiping yourself with sandpaper. It's so disgusting.
It's total sandpaper.
I will clean the toilet and I will go sit down. It's not a good feeling. I mean, you can still feel the dampness because the humidity factor is still there. Mm-hmm. But when you gotta go, you gotta go. And I know many people. I remember I was dating a woman years ago. Okay, she would literally have to go to the bathroom. We'd be away. She goes, "When are we going home?" I said, 5 hours. She goes, "I'll hold it in." You can't hold it in all day long. You will actually hold it in instead of going on foreign territory.
And then it goes away.
Yeah, but it goes away. Then doesn't it make you feel bad when it goes away? It's knocking on the door. It wants to get out.
No. As a matter of fact, there's a great scene in that movie I told you about, The Big Sick, where this couple had been dating for a while, and she wakes up in the middle of the night, and all of a sudden she's got to go home. She's got to leave, and she will not say anything. And the guy's like, "Oh my God, what's the matter? Are you sick? Do you have to go to the hospital?" And finally she goes, "I have to take a shit, okay?" She won't shit at his apartment.
That's so funny. I remember, okay, I was dating this girl that dated Robert De Niro. And I was going to be this close to hanging with Robert De Niro. I figured if I was inside the same girl that Robert De Niro did, Robert De Niro and I were sperm buddies, right? Basically bros, right? Because there's a saying that, when you have sex with somebody, you're leaving the piece of your DNA inside them, right? So I was going home. Her name was Maureen. My brother will tell you, when he comes. Maureen, we called her. She was beautiful black girl with, not long hair at all, just kind of very short hair, but beautiful, big flips, great face, rock hard bod. She was really super sexy. I was like 24, 25 years old. So Maureen was one of those door girls. So remember those kind of Grace Jones in the 80s?
Sure.
So remember they in New York City, they had either the black man that looked like he was going to kill you that played football, or the hot black woman that was a door person. Mm-hmm. Remember the door people had a certain look and a certain image, right? And they changed it. So she was a hot door girl. We became friends. We were hanging out. We went out one night. We had a margarita. Well, my stomach was never the greatest stomach to be with in the world. So I think we had a margarita at the oh God, what's the name of that disgusting place down on in the Village? It's been around forever. Cadillac. It's not Cadillac, but the Cantina. The one with the car, the half of the old car, right?
Yeah.
Baja Canteen. No, that's in Calabasas, right? What's the name of that place?
Yeah,
right? It's disgusting. It's so disgusting. So it's in Grant Village. So we had that.
It's not Carambas.
It's not Columbus.
No, but you remember Columbus.
Yeah, I remember Columbus. Then we went up to the saloon, and we had a drink at the saloon.
Okay.
And I think I mixed my alcohols, and we're walking back to Maureen's apartment. And then the sweat started coming, because I knew when it was knocking on the door. So she looks at me, she goes, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm fine. I just got to go to the bathroom and get to your house." So we get to her little studio apartment. She puts on great music, like Sade, right? Everything's great. Lights some candles. And I'm in there for about 45 fucking minutes, right? Because, I'm just having complete gastro blowout, I'm flushing 100 times, because I don't want to stink. And finally,
I'm praying for a pack of matches.
I'm praying. I'm thinking to myself, oh my God. First of all, I got to go home and shower after that type of experience, right? So she looks, and I have never been with a black woman up until that point, right? And I was so excited I was going to finally be with a black woman. And she was hot. And she looks at me and she's like wearing something sexy. And she goes, well, she goes, I've been looking forward to this for a long time. And I'm thinking like, yeah, fucking me and Robert De Niro, man, it's the closest I'm going to get to De Niro. And I looked at her, I said, I got to go home. She goes, why? She goes, I just don't feel really good right now. She goes, well, let me give you a hug. I said, no, don't give me a hug. There's a reason why I've been in there for 45 minutes and I've got an do something all over me right now because I swear it's crawling all over me. Never again. Never went back to her house again. Never saw her again. Never hung with her again. I got to tell you, my stomach, when I was in that stage of my life, probably ruined about 5 to 10 encounters that I was going to have because the nerves would hit.
Isn't that something, I was thinking about that the other day, like there are a few handful of experiences I've had that are like that. Like with women that you get to the doorstep of like having sex and then something happens.
Yep.
Right? It's happened throughout your life. And as confident as you are that it's going to happen, and it never happens. Right? You get to the doorstep, something screws it up, and it's like the light goes out for them. And you never go back there.
Never.
Right?
Never. And it happens throughout my lifetime.
Yeah.
It's like you get to that point and all of a sudden, like, you know, it's just like, it's like you get to the top of the mountain and then all of a sudden you get there and just something weird and you're like, and then the moment's gone. It's like that moment is built up and that moment is great. That's why Viagra was invented because then the moment never goes away.
Right.
There was a great scene on the airplane from that movie, Big Little Lies or Big Lies, whatever it was, where Nicole Kidman hits Alexander, whatever his name is, hits him with a fucking racket or something right in his dick and broke his urethra in 2 places.
Oh my God.
And you think to yourself, like, and she even asked him because he was so hard, she goes, did you take something? It's like women now think just because a guy's super hard that we must have taken something or we have a bionic penis. I prefer to have the bionic penis.
Well, but who cares, right? Like, I never understood that. Like, I saw that movie with Paul Rudd and Judd Apatow's wife, whatever her name is. I forgot her name, but, you know, I think it was called 40, where this couple was turning 40, and they're having sex in the shower in the first scene. And, like, it's fantastic sex, and they've been married for years. And he was like, yeah, I took a Viagra. Isn't it great? And she was like, oh, no. Like, the whole thing turned her off. And it's like, why do you care? What difference does it make? Like, I never got that. Like, if he's hard, good. You know what I mean?
I don't think women understand what the pressure is to get hard. You know, there are some guys that get hard. And I remember I was dating some girl and like she goes, most guys, you know, she goes, when I kiss them, they're rock hard. And I think, well, yeah, and those are the same guys that fucking jackrabbit sex you to death and come in 2 minutes. She goes, with you, you're never hard until we have sex. I go, I know. I go, because I'm not going to get hard making out. I'm not 17 years old.
Right,
it doesn't give me full wood. It's like, I don't get hard until she's satisfied, you know? And I've been like that pretty much my entire life. I've never been like this random fucking boner guy making out. And I don't think women get how much pressure it is in your head going, is it going to be hard? Is he going to stay hard? I mean, I'll talk to my penis sometimes. I'll be like, listen, motherfucker, okay, tonight I'm really in the mood. You better fucking cooperate. Because I don't know what's going to happen. Because there's some nights it's like it's as flat as fucking, you know, a flat tire on a highway.
I think you're absolutely right. I don't think that women really understand what it is for a guy. Right?
No.
Because no matter how old you are, if you're 25, if you're 55, you've had it happen at least once or twice. And once it happens once or twice, you're like, oh shit, is it going to happen again?
Oh yeah. Once happened to me at 19, and I'll tell you, man. I mean, I think about it every night.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, before I have sex, I think to myself, well, is tonight going to be the night that I got a flat tire? Is tonight going to be the night that the balloon deflates? Tonight the night that I'm going to have to look at her and just go, hey, that was great. I just got you to come, and can we cuddle? You know? I mean, the littlest things will distract me.
Yeah.
I mean, I will think about it still to this day. I mean, it is the one, not the one neurotic habit. I have got many neurotic habits, but it's the one neurotic habit that I definitely have a lot of because I love the conquering. You know, to me, it's like, I like to be on top. I love being on top. I don't mind them being on top, but I like to be on top because it's like, yeah, I'm on top of you and I'm going to go do major fucking damage to you right now. I mean, it's like that whole feeling of being dominant. Sure. So if that thing isn't working, and you know me, I'll take Man Up, the stuff that you found at the gas station, the wrong kind. I take prostate stuff. I mean, everything works really well down there, but it's still my head. My head will get in the way. My little head will definitely not control my big head. My big head controls my little head.
Sure, totally. It's normal. It's for guys. It's normal, and there shouldn't be a stigma attached to it. It's like if you get upset, if you get anxious, all right. So what? Talk about it, right? Like, but women definitely don't really. Even if they if they say, "Oh, it's okay, whatever," yeah.
Oh no. They always say it's okay, and then like you're laying next to them in bed, and then 25 minutes later they'll go, "Are you sure you're attracted to me?"
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, honey. What would make you think that? Well, you didn't get as hard as King Kong that I went out with last time. Like every other, and then they always bring up every other guy is always rock hard, and I'm like, oh great, that's like the thing I didn't want to hear about every other guy's rock hard penis, because now you basically fucked me up for the next 3 weeks. Now I'm gonna go get a fucking Viagra. I'm gonna go drive down to Mexico and I'm gonna go get Viagra. Remember those Mexican Viagras? Yeah, those are great. Those headachy things, man.
Oh, terrible headache.
Oh man, the Mexican Viagras. Oh, they are the worst.
Yeah.
Man, they make you want to grind your teeth. Anyway, we'll be in Montauk all week long, and God knows what random fucking topics are going to come in my brain, because I have not had a vacation in so long. So if you think this show was nutty and wacky, wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow, Brett's not only going to be here, but little Nick, we'll bring Nicholas on the show. Nicholas, my 5-year-old nephew, we're going to ask him a question, and my brother will be here. And you never know, my brother's very shy, but maybe if we get him a little fucking wound up, he'll be on the podcast, and his wife will be here, and we're going to have lots of good guests. John Keegan might be showing up in the house, and there might be some random people on the beach. Anyway, you know what to do. Spread the word, spread the love. Are you a home or away dumper? And do you ever have erectile dysfunction? Let us know. 10-minute daily reality check out.